Hello, I'm Vanessa Fortenberry, an inspirational author and speaker, a teacher librarian, a reading teacher, and I have also taught music. I am a children's book author. I love writing for children. I do have some stories that are unfinished that are for adults, but you do not have to have a formal education to be an author. However, if you have the talent for writing, there are certain things that you need to do to perfect your craft, such as going to writing workshops, writing conferences, maybe even taking some writing classes. These are all needed so that you can be the best that you can be and that you understand the publishing field that you are going to be going into. As an author, you write in isolation for the most part. But the part that I love is going to meet other authors at book events, meeting um, people that come who want to meet me as an author, who want to buy my books. That is so fascinating. I have traveled several places in Georgia, outside of Georgia. I have been on a interviewed on a television show, and that was one of the highlights of my career. And it is very exciting. I have been writing now seriously for about 10 years. I have always written as a child and knew that I would one day be a published writer. And so here I am. I am also a teacher librarian. It is required to have a master's degree. I went a step further and got that specialist. I have a reading endorsement. And when I taught music, in order to teach music, I had to have the undergraduate degree in music education. And I also had a concentration in voice. As an author, it is necessary to have a professional website. I do not I did not build my website, but I do maintain it. I'm a hands-on person, so I prefer maintaining it. However, there are some authors that pay people that will maintain their website. My stories include real life characters and their personal conflicts you will find relatable. And of course, we all know that if there is no conflict in a story, there is no story. My main genre is Christian. However, I do have fiction and nonfiction stories that I have written that are non Christian based. My writing inspiration comes from many sources, church sermons. I can't tell you how many times I've been in church whereby something was said that caught my interest. Pictures are a great inspiration. Conversations and real life events have given me ideas for stories. Someone shared with me about a child said, I'll be beautiful when you fill in the blank. And so there's a story there waiting to be written by me. The recipe that I did not get from my grandmother, that story has been finished and I'm marketing a publisher now. And there was a time when a wild turkey lived in my neighborhood. So I got that story on the back burner as well. And the story that I did write, Mama, I Want to See God, was inspired by my grandson. And as a result of that story, there are two more books out there. One to be the last book to be published are to come out in September of this year. As a teacher librarian, I must just include that STEM portion right quick. Okay, so we know that writing skills are very necessary if you want a career in technology. Writing abilities take on so many forms, and then writing includes the ability to communicate an idea with strength and clarity. Yes, writing involves thinking, and it is a key component to a college career and even a high school career. So learn to write well, clearly, and effective. And I must say, you may not want to hear it, but writers do read. The list here is just a few writing websites for kids. So check out these websites. You may find something there of interest. The big question, what is your story? I love this quote by Maya Angelou. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. What is your story, boys and girls? And if you have a story, I say to you, just write. This is Anthony, my grandson, who gave me that inspiration for the first story, Mama, I Want to See God. So I say to you, let your writing soar. If this is something you want to do, let it soar. Again, just write. I'd like to thank Miss Applewhite for inviting me to be a part of your career day, boys and girls, young ladies, young men. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on my website. I do have a contact form there, and I would love to entertain any questions that you may have as it relates to writing. Let your writing soar. Have a great day.